Welcome, folks. Welcome to my corner of YouTube. This is my channel, Divine Hippie 2222. My name is Stephanie, and today I'm doing the general reading for the collective of Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgos. So, all right, folks, let's get started. Let's see what's going on. Present energy. We have the Star. This is being ready to move forward. Healing the wounds of the past. Healing. Understanding that God sees us and God has a plan for us. And future energy, earth signs. Judgment. So make sure we're not judging ourselves too harshly, as well as make sure we're not judging others too harshly. And we may find ourselves being judged by others without our knowing. So just dot your I's, cross your T's, and make sure your behavior is above board, okay? All right, but enough of that. Let's clarify. Let's see what this actually is referring to. Healing the wounds of the past, moving forward, knowing that the universe sees us and has our back. That's beautiful. Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Cups. Oh my goodness. New beginnings, earth signs. This is beautiful. So then, to clarify judgment for future energy, we have the Eight of Bats in reverse. And in the Halloween deck, bats are swords. So the Eight of Swords in reverse. And the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So, all right. This is beautiful, folks. The Star. Presently, we are feeling very serene and in tune with the universe, as this card represents a deep, powerful spiritual connection. It's a positive omen. It's a period of calm and stability, and it's a renewed sense of ourselves, the world around us. We are full of calm, well-balanced energy and open to healing the wounds of the past. So whatever issues we were experiencing are now behind us. Present energy, they're in the past. This is the present. And we're ready to embrace what the future holds for us. We trust that God and the universe has a plan for us. And we trust the feeling we have that everything is going to be okay. Feeling confident in ourselves, and people will like us for who we are when this card shows up in our reading. And it's an indication of creativity and having an artistic flair. So, healing the wounds of the past. Two new beginnings, earth signs. Let's see what we have. Good news and new beginnings. Taking action, physically starting something new, new initiatives, finding new passions, enthusiasm, or spark. Accepting a challenge, getting fired up, and getting in the game. Discovering our potential or talent, artistic flair. And with that brings a sense of urgency and a new lease on life. We have a creative spark and are feeling bold and daring. Spontaneity and excitement, so expect fun times. And this is also an indication of fertility, conception, and birth. So, Good news. New beginnings from healing and leaving all of that baggage healthily in the past. Not just ignoring it and stuffing it down, but processing it and letting it go and leaving it there. That's beautiful. Because of that, good news is coming. Good news is coming. Earth signs, yay! And new beginnings. It may require us to do something, like take action. It may require us to start something new. Getting fired up, getting in the game, accepting a challenge, finding our creative spark, feeling bold and daring. Fun times from this good news coming. That's beautiful. Beautiful. Ooh, and then the Ace of Cups. Oh, I dropped my book. Sorry. Okay. Again, new beginnings. We may have two new beginnings. Usually in terms of love, empathy, compassion, and happiness. So this is an indication of feeling happy and positive from this understanding that the universe sees us and has this plan for us. And feeling good about ourselves from this realization, this understanding, this comprehension. So now is a great time to begin new friendships and to get out there and socialize. People will be very receptive, kind, and friendly to us. It could also be an indication of good news or celebrations coming our way. The holidays are coming, so Christmas is literally right around the corner, folks. Literally. So God is giving us these new beginnings, this good news, because we've put the work in ourselves. This is being rewarded, being blessed because of all the time and effort and energy that we have put into this healing. That's amazing. It really is. Healing, moving on, new beginnings, both of them are good news. So we have two sources of news coming and two sources of beginnings coming, which will create this spark of energy, this excitement, and possibly light a fire under our rear ends to take action, to start something. Yay! Okay. So, in our future, we have Judgment. Judgment has 7 possibilities. Us and or someone we care about are being judged too harshly by others, or we are judging people too harshly. Okay, that's why I said at the beginning, make sure it's not us, okay? But so that's 2 options. The third one is achieving a level of clarity and composure that allows us to calmly evaluate ourselves and our choices in order to make positive decisions from this good news, from these new beginnings. We've come through our past karmic lessons with increased self-awareness and are allowing healing to take place so we can move forward in a positive direction. So that's already 2 aspects that it matches. Is there a decision to make from this good news? Use the karmic lessons we have learned from the past to help us make the best choice. If this is an indication of a court case or legal matter, it's an indication of it being resolved. Now, there are 2 caveats to this. If we have behaved honorably and truthfully, this matter should be resolved in our favor. If we have been dishonorable or lied, this matter won't go our way. So if we have been, I can't say we, I don't believe I've been dishonorable or lied. So if someone has been dishonorable or lied, this is the time to clear your conscience and try to make amends for your misdeeds. Now, another separate aspect, being separated from someone you love. This card indicates being reunited with them when this card appears. And it could be an indication of just feeling homesick. So you're healing. You get this awesome news squared. You have these new beginnings and you're taking action. You may be feeling homesick. But I doubt that's where it's going. And I say that because of these. I'll get into that in just a second. What I'm getting from this so far, clarity and composure. Possibly judgment. So ensure we are not judging others too harshly. Ensure that our behavior is above par. Dotting our I's, crossing our T's, especially if this relates to karmic lessons, right? Coming through the past, healing, understanding God has a plan for us, using the knowledge we gained through these karmic lessons to make clear choices. That's what I'm taking from this. Okay. So, but let's see. 8 of Swords in reverse. End of punishment, end of any depression, can represent release, freedom, escape, finding solutions, and options. Signifies pressure being relieved, anxiety going out the door, and facing fears and truths. So maybe it is a court case. But I'm not really getting that. Well, maybe it is. Because look at the vampire. He's dressed in black, like a judge's robe. And it's like the 3 figures pleading their case to the judge. Because the judge always sits higher in his little box and on his little stand. And so the individuals are pleading to the judge. Release, freedom, escape. I don't really get escape. Release, freedom, escape. Talking to a judge. Being honorable and truthful. Card of self-belief. Ignoring criticism. Standing up to abuse and taking back control. Behaving honorably and truthfully versus the other party behaving dishonorably and lying. You may be feeling clear-minded, clarity, empowered, mentally strong, and hopeful when this card appears. Ready for healing, asking for help, and overcoming any stepping stones. Any stepping stones. The reason I say that is because of the Five of Pentacles in reverse. This is a good omen. However this resonates for you folks. Any of those 7 options. Tough times will be coming to an end. Struggling through the hard times and seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, being so close. Being in a positive place, feeling secure and stable. Feeling self-belief, clear-minded, empowered, mentally strong, and hopeful. Improving illnesses, finding forgiveness for anyone who caused us issues in the past, court case, anyone being dishonorable and lying, and being focused on the future by letting go of toxic people and places. Walking away. Healing. There's no point. If that is how they operate, then for the most part, in my opinion, trying to reason with them is just a waste of time, a waste of energy. Your best course of action, walk away, find a new environment. If they have proven themselves to be deceitful and liars and dishonest, why should we keep them around? So this is a good omen, folks. However this resonates for you. So, why is it I feel like my readings are reversed? Judgment, forgiveness and moving on. I think this is future energy. I think this is present energy. Freedom, escape, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Forgiving and moving on. Understanding the universe has a plan for you. I'm moving this. New beginnings and good news. Yeah. It doesn't make sense to be in a good place and then boom, lower vibrational energy afterwards. We learn through the times of lower vibrational energy. So that we can learn and be blessed. karmic cycles, karmic patterns, healing from those. New beginnings from releasing ourselves through healing, through forgiveness, possibly through walking away from the deceivers, walking away from the dishonesty, walking away from the liars, getting mixed up with them is the whole reason we're in this scenario to begin with, isn't it? And if they're going to throw you under the bus, yeah. Taking action. Rise. Awaken, sleeper. The end of punishment. Walking away. A good omen. The end of punishment. Releasing yourself from this scenario. You know how we do it? By ensuring we are being honest and truthful. And things will be resolved in our favor. And we walk away from the dishonesty, from the liars. And by walking away, because again, reiteration, if that's their modus operandi, I think I said that right, modus operandi, if that's what they do, that's probably what they learned from their environment. So they probably don't see anything wrong with it. So in my opinion, again, caveat, in my opinion, if you have already attempted to share your disappointment in the outcome of the scenario, not pointing fingers, right? No, we don't do that. But saying, I feel when this happened, if they don't see anything wrong with it, walk away. Walk away. If we see something wrong with it, why are we going to stay? You're not. You're not. Walking away. Gaining freedom financially. Improvement in finances, luck, end of hardship, positive change, becoming financially secure, recovery from losses, making progress, overcoming adversity, paying off debts, forgivenesses, health improvement, being welcomed, accepted, becoming employed, improving, letting go of letting go of relationships. So it's a good omen saying tough times are coming to an end. Yeah, tough times. Releasing ourselves. However this resonates for you folks. Whether it's judging someone too harshly, being judged too harshly, or having a clear mind because of the karmic lessons that we have gone through. Being able to use that wisdom and that knowledge to then release ourselves. And being able to make, I say amends because it says paying off debts, right? But it's a good omen. Period, end of story. And then in the future, healing from that. Understanding that we went through this for a reason. Understanding God and the universe does have a plan for us. Healing and letting the baggage of the past go. Leaving the baggage of the past in the past. And when we leave something behind, we make room for new things to come in. It's another reason I say, I think this is future energy. This wasn't making sense to me. It wasn't sitting right with me. Yeah. End of punishment. New beginnings. Release. New beginnings. Paying off debt. New beginnings. Good news. The universe rewarding us because of surviving. I say surviving, that sounds so harsh. But I'm not going to lie, these are harsh energies. Harsh energies. They're not fun. Not fun at all. So if this is a court case, again, I'm being drawn to like the judge and people pleading with the judge. By behaving honorably and truthfully, it will go in your favor. If you have been dishonest or lied, now is the time to make amends with the judge and the parties involved. Offer to make amends to the judge for the parties involved. Show the judge your change. Show the judge that you have learned your karmic lessons. That's what I'm getting. Making amends. Learning. That's how these tough times will move on. That's how things will work out in our favor. I mean, either way, having mental clarity, being able to see whether we walk away or whether the other individual makes amends. Receiving clarity. Clarity. Good omen. Healing from the BS and being rewarded from this healing. So, cards at the bottom of the deck. High Priestess. This is trusting yourself, trusting your intuition. Possessing intuition, mystery, sensuality, and common sense. So now is the time to trust your instincts and go with your gut feeling, reversing present and future energy. Pay attention to your dreams and signs the universe is sending you. Then, the card at the bottom of the deck for the minor arcana. 10 of Pumpkins, 10 of Pentacles. Good omen. Positive energy. Solid foundations, security, and happiness in all areas of your life. It will happen. That's another reason I think this is future energy. Why would we go from this to this? Doesn't make any sense. It usually is connected to financial or material issues, so expect good things in these areas of your life. Family responsibilities, family values, and family support. You may find an interest in tracing your family tree. You may just feel very close to your family at this time, as this signifies domestic harmony. You may be looking forward to celebrating a family event or gathering. Christmas is right around the corner. Releasing. Being reunited with your family. And life should be stable and settled. Coming out of this. Yeah. Coming out of this. Stable and settled. Good news. New beginnings. Multiple sources of good news and new beginnings. Woo! Okay, so the Oracle card. Eistibus, Angel of Divination. Woo! I just got the tinglies on the back of my head. Eistibus, Angel of Divination. You've called its name, and so it has come. But you do not command what is foretold. Judge, pleading to the judge. Eistibus can only be an uncertain ally in these mercurial times, present energy. Eistibus reveals the ever-shifting rhythm of the skies and beckons us to observe the alignment of signs. Ever-shifting rhythm, present to future, shifting the cards. Something is seen in the clouds, in the leaves, in the shadows. Something as glorious as fate. You observe something that could not, must not be real. Curiosity is your call to action. You are compelled to go. Walking away. Signs, sacred geometry, a cup of tea, a falling star. Stars, not really falling. There's stars in this picture. Stars in this card. Stars in this card. Stars in this card. Stars in that card. And stars in this card. Understanding the mysteries of the universe. Angel of divination. So earth signs, you have gone through some difficult scenarios, but it's going to work out. It's going to be okay. This is your overall energy. And whether this is present or future energy for you, for me, it's future. I see it as future. Being rewarded for these difficult times. Coming through because you were honorable and truthful. Or if you were dishonorable and lied, that means you made amends. You saw the light at the end of the tunnel. Because you did that, you released yourself from worse ramifications, from worse karmic, from worse karma. Being rewarded. Healing. Yeah, that's beautiful, folks. If you would like a reading, I would be honored to assist you in, because this is just general energy, in figuring out which of these aspects you're going through. So we can see how to redirect the energy for the best outcome, for the highest and greatest good for yourself as well as everyone involved. All right, guys. My email address is below. I'll see you next week. Bye.